How did he get that late into the draft?
That's true. I mean, we're talking about these heroes that early on in the main stage, right? Necro, Pugna, Wraith King were all
mentioned
instant.
him softly before this, if they wanted to go down a push route, and it's against a Necro.
And EG is also focusing more in the laning phase, not really the mid composition, where Necro being really good against, I mean, Pugna being really good against the Necro.
They're sacrificing the balance of the draft for lane dominance.
Well, we talked about that a little bit. We'll see if it pans out. Obviously, part of it is that EG's strength seems to have been in that laning phase, being able to dominate early on and then just snowball the game out of control. So if they are able to get back in their element, this should be for them. But we'll see what's VP missing here as we count the clock down.
Could they pick a Huskar here? Will it be possible?
Oh, the Tiny. We mentioned the Tiny earlier.
Yeah, there it is.
There we go. Tiny going all the way through to the end. VP had great success with Tiny earlier on in their matchup against Optic Gaming as well. So there you have it. The draft is done. We've talked about VP versus EG, the laning phase, a bunch of different angles.
Sumail's able to reach it up bottom lane. They have managed to find the CM. Solo goes straight for the TP out. Can they get the stun off? They can. Crit able to bring the creep in time to set up for first blood for S4.
Just what they need. Enable that Pugna so he can put the pressure on. He's going to try to push down those towers, get them that map control advantage early on, and it's just that distraction, right? Like, he's going to keep people down here focused on him while Sumail is able to be okay in that mid lane.
Look at his top lane here with the Frost Arrows, slowing Roger down. He's up to the high ground though.
You see VP? Whoa. They want to try to punish down here.
They do have crit. Caught out by the Astral Stomp. Solo moving in close, does still have that Frostbite ready to go. Looking for a bit of body blocks though to buy time for Ramses to come in and help with the kill attempt. Sumail's going to be there with the backup. They do lose crit, but now Sumail with the counterplay finds Solo. S4 with the life drain forces Ramses to back up. Still some mana in the tank for Sumail as he's playing around with Roger. Roger has the stop, but Sumail keeps his distance. Flies coming from the side with the arcane curse as Roger will fall as well. EG get to an S4 with the Decrepify and the South is able to walk his way back to safety. No one couldn't find a kill in return.
Like we were mentioning, the panel was mentioning as well, VP's teamfight is extremely threatening, but these Chen creeps can pose a bit of a problem when they are standing in that front line, even if there are those arrows and frostbites and whatnot. As EG's in a good position for the wraparound.
Sumail does find Pasha. 2 leaps have already been used, but that's going to mean the curse kicks in as Pasha will get taken down. Sumail finds the Mirana, zips himself back out and away. As the TPs do come in from VP, no one with the jump, finds the 2-man avalanche. It's not enough damage there. The global silence comes out. The right clicks Arteezy with the silence, the slow, they'll get the kill on no one. Sumail grabs the double kill. No hesitation here from EG. They're playing this pace that we've seen from them time and time before.
It was very smart that they, as soon as they knew that no one had that Blink Dagger, just group up. Don't let this Tiny do what he wants to do. Blink Tiny just wants to go around getting those pickoffs, but if you're grouped up, it makes it a lot more difficult for him to do so.
Oh, no one jumps in there into the back of the move against pretty much a 3-man avalanche. They have the stop as well as the CM is going to get cancelled straight away. Sumail on top of Solo finds the Crystal Main and no one looks towards crit. Tree throw finishes off the kill. They lose flight too as VP have found 2. Arteezy trying to get the right jump. No, the Pasha's in with the start with the burst for S4. Takes down Pasha in time. No one's back in with the avalanche. They found 3 VP. Can they get S4 and Sumail? Sumail still with a little bit of mana left. That final bit of burst from S4 will kill off Roger. As S4 and Sumail survivor. 2 heroes on both sides living through that.
As the long zip forward.
Sumail straight in onto Solo with the Vortex. No one's going to be in there with the counterplay. They've lost Solo. Global Silence popped as well by a fly to make sure the Sumail can zip back out. So he'll get in, get a Bloodstone charge, and get back out to safety for some sort of a play like the one that VP's looking for here. As EG, they're on the high ground.
They use the Precision Aura too to push out the waves.
Sumail's going to show himself. No one tries to go for the avalanche. Global comes out, but immediately blink out from Tiny is there. Sumail zips forward. He's got himself on top of Solo, looking for the quick and easy Bloodstone charge, and he'll get it. Solo taken down. Sumail zipping forward for more, but no one's back under the cover of the Invis. He can walk himself away.
They have dominant map control.
And up they go, Sumail trying to zip toward Pasha. Pasha gets the Moonlight Shadow out and Lindstream Manta style off the Penitence with the leaps. Will be able to keep himself far enough away. No one actually looks to reinitiate. Jumps in, Arteezy bots the BKB, fly with the global silence. They look towards Ramses. Ramses has the BKB, still taking quite a lot of damage from the right click. Sumail zips down. He's low on mana. They get the Echo Stomp on him with the Starfall. They'll kill him once. Aegis taken out of the hands of Sumail. That's the only loss so far in this team fight. Just the Aegis being lost here. No one going down on either side.
They caught a glimpse.
Down mid.
They caught a glimpse of Arteezy for a second with that sentry they have in mid.
That's fine. Sure that he sees them, pops the curse down onto Ramses. No one's going to jump in immediately, but the gust comes out from Arteezy. They'll look to kite him up. They've got the slow ones, and no one tries to the TP out, but the right clicks are too much. No one's gone. They do lose Sumail in return. There's the Reaper type comes down. Sumail will go down. He's dead only for 15 seconds, though, as EG still able to take over the fight. Beating down on Solo. Roger's got to split off to the side. S4 still trying to chase down Ramses. Ramses has the BKB. Pops it. Turns towards S4. Arteezy comes out of the Shadow Blade. A few right clicks. Can it bring Ramses down? The arrow. It connects. Pasha looking for the control of the stop. Coming out from Roger the side. The splitter as well. It's out of the in with the zip. Gets the double kill. Looks to what Roger finds the triple kill. At a time where it looked like VP were maybe just about able to set up a turnaround, Sumail comes balling in and secures the 3 kills they needed to keep PG afloat in this team fight. They don't get the racks. At least not yet. They're back in again. Fortification comes out from VP. They will have the full team up to attempt to defend this middle lane. But still the push is there, EG. And S4 dropping the blast. But VP will hold for now. They'll push back EG.
I was trying to do the math on it too. I think Sumail actually, when he died initially to Ramses' Necro, he didn't die to the Reaper side.
So he did have
he didn't have the longer cooldown. So that Bloodstone actually made him respawn so quick that he could zip in like that.
I believe only dead for about 15 seconds before he came back in. So absolutely, the Bloodstone purchase, as you say, paying off there. Getting him back on the field quickly to come out with that play. Ramses! But the global comes out. Ramses!
He's dead for 83.
He's not got buyback. Oh, walking up into that high ground like that, Ramses, a big mistake. I feel like they should have known that EG's ward coverage has been very strong around that area. I guess he just expected that they'd all left this area of the map, but EG, they're still pretty much full. They were waiting for that to happen. That's a huge kill to find. No one's going to come in. The 3-man Avalanche. Not enough damage to find the kills, though, is now Arteezy. Pops the BKB, turns towards no one. No one's gone. He hasn't got buyback even. Neither does Solo. GG, well played is called. And Evil Geniuses take game 1 of this best of 3. And with quite a lead as well. They were never behind in this one. The Drow Strat worked out perfectly as all 3 cores played to perfection. They won all 3 lanes, only slightly, but they were able to use that slight advantage to just drive this mid-game all in their favor. They played it cool, they played it collected. We saw them look towards the Roshan multiple times, but they didn't make any sort of rash moves. They could have thrown the game away if they just forced themselves into Roshan, but they kept it cool, they knew their timings, and they were able to close the game out in 35 minutes.
They were incredibly patient, right? The way that they played that, they'd get a kill and they touch it for saying, wait, this is a bad idea. Let's back up, let's reset, let's just make sure that we keep our map advantage going. And they kept those waves pushed in constantly. They didn't allow VP to get any type of advantageous moves with numbers at all.
Wyvern. Winner, you look a little concerned.
Very concerned.
There can still be a Wyvern position 3, so Wyvern is usually really good against a lot of physical damage, such as Mirana and Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah, it's great against the Venge, the Aura, but does it solve their problems? I'm not too sure about that. Does it cover all the bases here? Maybe like you mentioned, because of the possibility of the Wyvern being switched to the off lane, so they would decide after EG's last pick what to do with this pick.
Okay, so favoring the flexibility a little bit more than was covering all their bases right now.
I mean, it's a hero that also helps to enable the one of either the Ursa or the Tiny to go into that support position as well, if it is going to be a 3-position Wyvern. So they can both sort of get their farm in that laning stage. It's still just scary, though, because it means you're kind of relying on this Pugna to go off, and that's a scary hero.
Alk coming out for Evil Geniuses. There you have it. The draft is done, and it's perhaps a little bit of concern still for the Virtus.pro side.
Another problem now.
I actually personally don't like the Alchemist pick here because the Pugna is really good against the Alchemist in the laning and in the game.
Roger's here.
They do have the Fury Swipe stacking up. Sumail goes to the concoction play, but he's going to end up going down as Roger with the Splinter.
That was a very nice rotation there by Roger. He actually pulled, connected, and then just immediately started running to the mid lane to set up that gank.
Straight down bottom VP. Looking for a secondary play here. They're on to crit.
Arrow connects.
He's going to be able to turn around and deal with that long stun from that arrow from Arteezy. Pasha, he'll pop the stick charges. Crit does fall. Pasha gets taken down in return. Arteezy jumps forward and finds himself the kill. Solo is trying to chase down this Mirana.
He's got a Nightmare.
He does. He should be able to find this with the right clicks that he can still offer up through that Nightmare. Solo gets the double kill. But the Magic Missile, Wave of Terror, comes out for Crit. He's back in Solo. Has a Brain Sap. will start to back himself away. Pasha with the avalanche, stunning crit and keeping Solo safe. Solo gets away with the play.
Having so many wand charges, so many stick charges because of the Wave of Terror spam. This is the lane that's going the best at the moment for EG. Being able to actually keep themselves pretty decent because they have this double ranged versus a smaller range of the Bane and the Tiny. And Sumail does find himself in regen to the farm inside that jungle.
And again, the magic missile. The arrow to follow up. RTZ able to keep himself out of range of the avalanche, but the toss indeed means that they're going to get the kill on crit, and RTZ can't quite find Solo. The Nightmare setup's there, get him put to position to buff for more right clicks, and RTZ does not have leap for a couple of seconds. There's the toss from Pasha, right click from Solo. He has to do this. He has to go to the jungle. He cannot contest this Ursa at the moment, 1v1. It's bottom lane, again, the setup, the missile into the arrow. Pasha, can he play his way out of this one? He's got the toss back. RTZ won't look for him. The Wave of Terror not enough to bring him down as Pasha can keep himself alive. And indeed, Solo and Roger converging from both sides of the map here to come into the jungle of Evil Geniuses. Find Sumail. Sumail has the concoction, turns, gets the stun off, and Sumail will go down.
Oh,
Solo,
Roger's taking the tower.
Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful here.
Ramses does find an invis rune, but he is under a sentry. He actually, Sumail does spawn him, but Sumail
doesn't quite have Chemical Rage up. He's got it now. It will turn, pop it, but it doesn't matter. The Fury swipes have already stacked up. There's the level 6 hit by Solo, but the Chain Frost from Fly comes out. Bouncing between them. S4 gets the ult out onto Ramses, but Ramses, he wants the kill. He wants S4. Can he quite fight it? The slows are too strong. He's being kited up. Roger pulls the Winter's Curse, but Ramses will go down to the poison of S4. As S4, maybe seeing if he can find Roger as well. Roger will have the Arctic Burn flight available in a few seconds. Tries for the TP, but crits there with a magic missile. Roger looks towards S4. S4 will hide his way behind the trees as Roger, he'll look to the
gets denied.
and again, that's that creep cap on a triple kill. Got the money, he's on his way over, but this move will be scanned by EG.
They also have the ward. They see Roger coming
They're
in
preparing
already.
on the high ground. Look at the magic missile out. Pasha going in for the combo, but the Chain Frost bounces are already out here from Fly. It's doing a lot of damage here to both No One and Solo. They'll turn, they'll get the grip. Ramses in onto the high ground. Jumps forward, gets the kill. Winter's Curse through Roger, holds back the Alchemist. RTZ jumping in with the Starfall, gets the double kill. He's found Roger on the high ground as well, gets the triple. RTZ with the wraparound, finding the big kills as he jumps in perfect position there for that Starfall.
Makes him so much tankier, and he's got the blink. He's already looking to get aggressive. Ramses
is straight on top of them. The concoction, the swap back, the magic missile. Ramses chain locked down as they get the kill. That blink dagger, as you say, certainly catching him by surprise. Didn't expect that jump to come in, especially out of the smoke that EG led in with. As EG find a kill onto the tier 1 tower. Winter's Curse will be thrown down onto S4, but he was still able to get the ult out. Sumail's just going straight in, gets Decrepify. Avalanche combo comes out. Can he get out of this one? Sumail, he falling pretty low. He can it again. Fly with the bounce of the Chain Frost. 9 HP. Lives on 10 HP, 8 HP in fact. And EG just cleaned up the entire team. And he gets a regen.
EG's all positioned around here.
They do have the sentry down, so they see Crit. Crit gets the magic missile out. They've got vision upon him. They'll pop the dust. They'll look to burst him down. They'll get the kill on Crit. Crit's down, but already Sumail's in. He's in with the Chemical Rage. Pasha tries to go for the combo, but it's not nearly enough burst to find the kill. From the side, S4 gets the ult out onto the two of them. Ramses goes for the TP out. Will escape. RTZ still alive amongst all of this as they're taking the fight once again. Pasha running himself away from Sumail and Flies. They'll chase down this Tiny. The Radiance Burn bringing Pasha down as EG take another successful fight. As they look to invade.
They've got the
jungle.
Octarine.
Sumail ready with the jump. Can he find himself a target? Jumps in, gets the concoction out in time onto No One. No One has the Decrepify to save him from the physical damage. Till takes the stun. There's the follow-up stun. There will be the Cold Embrace and the Nightmare keeping No One safe as they've managed to find Fly. They're turning things around here, VP, as they get on top of Crit. Crit will go down. The Winter's Curse as well. Can they get more out of this, VP? They're having to back away from these Radiance illusions of the Manta style of Sumail, though. As Roger being chased down by the illusion. He's Arctic burning up to the high ground. See, Ramses jumps in, but then Sumail with the counterplay straight away on top of Ramses. Ramses pops the enrage, looks towards Sumail, gets the bash. Can they get the damage over Fly? The Chain Frost bouncing around them all. Takes down Pasha, takes down Solo. Ramses gets onto Sumail. They do get the bash, they do get the kill. Sumail now down for 75 seconds. Buybacks coming out from VP. They know they've got a chance to take this fight, but Ramses, he goes down. RTZ gets the pick of the Winter's Curse, comes out. Roger getting himself away from the Radiant Burn. They're very low. The avalanche from Pasha.
The combo.
Triple kill for Pasha as VP with the buybacks take the team fight. Look at this movement. VP getting themselves on the high ground. They get themselves around for the side. Gale from S4 gets thrown out. VP trying for S4.
Roche is already dead.
They've got it. Sumail's got the Aegis. The swap will be down to Solo, so they get the kill, they get the Aegis, and they get a kill onto Solo. VP have to now get out. They couldn't get into the pit in time.
The Yule Scepter.
They found themselves another catch. S4 finding Roger. The Winter's Curse is out, but he won't save him. Oh, Arteezy, did you have to have a DD?
You see what he did too?
Waiting to see if EG reveal themselves on this lane. Starting to wrap around. Oh, in they go though. Sumail goes straight in with a concoction. They've got the Gale out as well. Ramses pops the enrage. Sumail with the Manta style, and Ramses just goes to TB out with the swap there from Crit. Dragging Ramses back in the business with all. Ramses turns towards Arteezy. Arteezy leaps across the trees and now back in. Onto Ramses. Ramses comes in, looks for the bash, and he gets it. Can he kill off Arteezy in time? He can't. Ramses will go down.
And Roger on the side.
Roger on the sidelines as well.
And that's... There's no buyback on this Ursa. He's dead for 90.
He went all in on that Abyssal Blade purchase.
He's dying a bit too fast.
I don't think they can. It's already at less than half. Arteezy somehow finishing off quickly. Maybe if Roger gets in now. He's trying to head over. Can he do it quick enough? But no, he can't. They'll grab the Aegis. Sumail now looking to go in onto Roger. Roger tries for the Winter's Curse, but Sumail already gets the kill. Roger down for 50 seconds. The buyback out from Crit as EG want to keep the aggression high. They're on top of another. They've found Pasha. They've found the Tiny. The right clicks, the attack speed from Arteezy shoots him down. They do have buyback. They may need to use it. Pasha out for 80 seconds.
He does have buyback available now too, so that's why he was going around collecting those. He wants to be able to commit twice forward as this Ursa, as they're feeling quite desperate now.
Another tier 3 gone. No, mid lane, he's in. Ramses on top of Fly. Fly getting tossed up, tossed down. That's going to be Fly gone. Pasha pots the BKB.
Aegis gets reclaimed. The arrow connects on Ramses.
They found Ramses. He's going to be defensively 9 meds. Sumail's going to jump forward, look for the concoction onto Ramses. The ult as well from S4 on the side. Roger getting focused, the cold embrace there. The swap back onto Solo. Solo's down. They've lost both the support 3P Sumail. He's in onto Ramses. Ramses buys back straight away. No with the BKB, but he's getting taken down by the illusion. No one's out. He'll buy back as well. But there's no Solo, there's no Roger. VP with only the 3 cores alive to hold against the 5-man of EG. As EG Moonlight shadowing, taking down this top brack. Sumail jumping in on the mid. Ramses trying to deal with these Manta-style illusions of the Alchemist. The fortification comes through.
The base is dying.
But EG are finding the base. They're finding no one. They're on top of him.
They call it GG.
Evil geniuses will knock Virtus.pro out of the competition and move one step forward in this lower bracket towards that Aegis of Champions. Virtus.pro, they may have had an incredible DPC year, but at TI, despite being multi-major champions, they couldn't quite pull it out of the bag, because EG today, compared to yesterday, I don't know what happened last night, but they sorted all of their issues out, and they turned up today with some fantastic strategies that were good enough to do what they did there to VP. These were 2 games where EG looked absolutely fantastic.
Yep, with 2 different kind of play styles. The last game they played this heavy pushing lineup. They wanted to try to end the game. They grouped up, they ended it fast. This one, they had an Alchemist who got killed a couple times, had a bit of a rough lane, but recovered famously